I just woke up Clancy. He was having a little snooze laying down. I tried to get a video of him, but he was not having it. He literally stood up the second. Well, he was laying down, but then basically the second I got close, he just stood up, which was sad. But I have a little like blurry video, but which I'll put in. But yeah, first vlog of the season, Albury Eventing. Pretty excited. It's currently 3:17 a.m. Yeah, I woke up at 1 a.m. to get here. Okay, so this is our dressage test. It's the eventing test B for 80. We had a nice straight entry, which I was pretty happy with, which is just a bit off and on the contact, which I was a bit annoyed by. He could have done a bit better. Our loop was pretty accurate. I think I pretty much got to X, I didn't go over. And there he was just a tiny bit fussy on the bit again. But all things to work on, and he was not feeling his best. Around the whole test, I'd probably just say he lost a bit of balance due to it not really being a good day for us. The canter definitely could have been better. I was not really pleased with how the canter went. It just needs a bit more bounce, needs a bit more roundness, and he just needs to come together and hold himself a bit together more. There he just came above the contact a bit, got him back for a nice transition, which was quite calm. They're just a bit fussy on the contact again. I think this was a pretty good change of rein. My stirrups are a bit long. I decided to put them down just before the competition, and while I was doing my test I definitely regretted it, but it is what it is. There, just came above the contact a bit. That was pretty nice. That transition I was not happy with. We've done much better, but you know, you get the horse you get on the day, and he really was not feeling his normal self on the day. His walk here was not too bad, it was quite active. He did stretch down a bit. I probably could have been a bit better with my hands, so just sort of doing nothing. Could have encouraged him to stretch a bit more, but he was stretching quite a bit, which was good, and staying active. There, he just doesn't look the best. We do another loop where I stay pretty accurate from memory, yep. So things to work on. Hopefully we come back to our next dressage test with a test we're finally a bit happier with. See, he just needs a bit more impulsion and bounce in his stride. He just looks a bit flat. Here again, canter, I wasn't happy with. I'd say this is probably a bit better than the other rein, but still not good. There we just lose a bit of balance. I think he was not listening to my outside rein when I asked him to turn into the circle. There we've got some more energy back, which is good, but I think he's just getting a bit tired and coming below the vertical of it. That turn, I should have supported him a bit more. We could have sort of just rode like a motorbike, which wasn't great. And here I was not happy with the hole. He just resisted a bit, and then did not have a square hole. Still scored a 25.6, which was 74.38%, and that put us into third after dressage. Now off to walk the 80 cross country course. It starts off with a nice, easy, welcoming log. Then a pheasant feeder. This one was pretty chill, and I'd say pretty small for 80, so it was nice for a second jump on course. Then another pretty small jump. This was a hay rack. Third jump on course, I was pretty happy with it. Then for our first combination on course at 4, I was really happy with this combination of jumps. The first one in was quite welcoming, and then on a bending line to the right with a nice brush. This rode really nicely. Then 5 was really nice. It was basically the same as the jump we just jumped, just without the brush. The only problem is the spooky horse like Clance would have a look at the different coloured ground behind it. 6 was just a nice easy hanging log. 7 had a bit of a sharp turn coming into it, but overall rode pretty nicely. Our second combination on course was another bending line, but this time to the left and to a skinny. This one rode pretty nicely. Clancy just lost a bit of attention through the first jump, and I had to bring him right back to get to the skinny. 9, a nice easy log again. The course designers have really given us a shot to build our confidence around the course. Then a Dracana after the easy log. Lots of horses have a look at this. Clancy had a little look, but then went straight for it once he realised what it was. 11 was pretty nice. It was pretty much straight on the 3-minute marker. Then a nice brush. This one wasn't too big, but then following you had a sharp turn to the left. This jump was quite nice for an 80. It was a super small log stack that went downhill. Jump rode really nice and again was quite small. This was our third combination on course. Not only did it have a B element, it had a C element as well. Just a small log into a ditch and then into a skinny. Another easy small log at 16. Then another combination, this small log through the water and then out over the skinny. We got to film it, but this was the last jump on course. Skinny jump with some brush and a horseshoe surrounding it. Okay, into jump number 1, pretty nice. He just went to have a look at it and I zapped him in the mouth a bit. Then 2, unfortunately we get in a bit deep and he has that one down of his hind. 3, ew, my lower leg. 4, pretty good. The double, or a nice 1 stride in there. Then we had flying change, got 6, we were a bit far away, so we had to stretch for it. 7, cleared it, but could have rode it a bit nicer. 8, clear, and then 9, nice and clear. Just adding 4 to our dressage score, making it 29.6. Fortunately bumping us down to 5th. Out the start box we go, really nice to see how calm he was, staying in a nice consistent rhythm. We just have a nice, really calm canter up to the first jump to get us into it. It was really nice how calm he was, and we got there on a perfect stride. Then jump 2 again, nice and easy and calm, getting over it really nicely. 3, again nice and calm, on a good stride. You can see we're finding the 80 quite easy. Our first combination on course, I was really happy with how we rode through this. Getting 4 strides, he was really on my aids and listening. 5, he just went to go look at the different coloured ground, but he really trusted me and went for it when I backed him up by putting my leg on. 6, the hanging log, nice and easy, just having a nice jump over it. I don't have every jump on video, so we're going straight to 14. This one jumped really nice, and he had a nice scopy jump over it, really listening. Into the combination, he had a nice jump over A and B, but unfortunately, we had a miscommunication and a complete freak accident at C, and I had a really bad fall. After many x-rays, a CT scan and many pokes and prods from the doctors, I was finally released from hospital on the Monday after staying 2 nights. I came out with a life-threatening injury of 2 collapsed lungs. For how bad the fall was, it could have been so much worse, and I'm so thankful I was wearing my helmet and body protector, which definitely saved me from a broken back and ribs. Of course, the first thing I did was went and saw Clancy, and he is well and not hurt at all. Unfortunately, my helmet did not receive the same luck. Rest in peace, my Kep helmet. Thank you so much if you've made it to the end and you've watched the whole video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it, and let me know if you want more vlogs or if there's anything I could change to make it better. And sorry it ended with me in hospital.